Hola, 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 hola. I just wanted to come on and just talk about the gospel truth and understanding that the gospel truth comes from within you. It does not come from anyone external. And so I just had an amazing client comment about how I helped her with her mindset in healing and how she was managing something that she was diagnosed with. And she's here now?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I just wanted to come on really quickly and share just this insight that your mindset has more to do with your healing than what any doctor tells you. Your mindset has more to do with anything that happens in your life than anything external that's happening or happened. And so I just wanted to come on and reiterate that because it's something that I think is overlooked a lot because it's very easy to get distracted about what's going on and, oh, this is happening and this is right now and this is kind of a pressing situation that I'm going through. However, we are constantly helping to co-create the experiences that happen to us based on our expectations. And even if we say, I'm expecting everything to work out, I'm expecting that everything's working out in my favor, if we don't truly feel like that inside, that is not going to be the case. And so it's more important to work on how you're actually truly feeling inside, which requires you to be honest and vulnerable. And so I just wanted to say that, that's something that we're going to be addressing in the abundance mindset workshop that we're doing on the 17th. Because abundance is not just money. Abundance is a way that you think about things. Abundance is the way that you look at the world. Abundance has to do with your expectations. Expecting things to be great. Expecting things to be resolved. Expecting things to serve you and your highest good. Okay? I have to go. We're getting ready to head out of here. I've had a really amazing week here in Florida. It's been really nice to get away and get a little bit of rest. So I just wanted to come on and share that really quickly, that, whatever you're going through right now, just know that your mindset has about 95% to do with how you're experiencing it. Life is always going to throw us curveballs. It's always going to have, experiences where we have the choice, where we can either respond with fear and anxiety and worry and stress, or we can choose to back up off of it a little bit and become more of the observer and ask the question, what is this trying to teach me? Because everything that happens to us is there to teach us something, even though it may not feel like that, even though it may feel catastrophic, even though it may feel devastating, even though it may be really, really, really painful. So I just wanted to encourage everyone and remind you of that. No matter what you're going through, remember to keep in the back of your mind, what is the best way that I could have an abundance mindset about this? How can this be an abundant situation for me? How can this have an abundant outcome? It's very important to be able to separate yourself from your emotions, if just for a moment, to observe yourself and your responses and your programs, because most of us have been programmed to respond in unhealthy ways when stress confronts us. Stress is a natural part of life. It's part of the human experience, but how we deal with it is we have a choice about that. And so thank you, God, for that. So that's my OG status of the day, being able to have the choice on how I deal with stress, having a choice on how I view my past, how I view situations, how I view shameful things that may have happened to me, how I view things that used to make me feel guilty, and really understanding that those things can serve me. They can make me a better person. They can allow me to serve other people if I let them. But in order to do that, I have to forgive, and I have to release resentment, and I have to let go of my ego approach to things, which is always about right and wrong. The ego is always about right and wrong. It's about who did it, whose fault is it, someone's to blame, and 9 times out of 10, it's not me. And so at the end of the day, when we can release that kind of program about who has to be right and who has to be wrong and find more compassion within ourselves, we can just transmute, man. We're so magical. We're such magical beings. We have the power to really to really just transform anything into divine source. So thank you. I love you. Have an amazing day. Download the app if you haven't already. Yes God Wellness. Sign up for the Abundance Mindset on the 17th. Also sign up to see me and one of my girls, Lily, have a conversation next Friday about how we have actually utilized a lot of the stress and crap and betrayal and drama that life has thrown our way, and we have created and been able to define the lives that we want for ourselves. And yes, God, if we can do it, anybody can do it. I love you. Talk to you soon.